Do you want to check one more live lo boleh na? Ask him, no, 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 don't. Hey, Ken, how are you? From Cebu. Oh, how nice. I didn't know you were from Cebu. That's nice to know. Okay, just put the link, check expat. That's the kind of my go-to. Like I wouldn't say every day, but maybe every other day. If I want to do something, I would check expat forum because they have a lot of good stuff there. Oh, hi, Buick. Buick, hello from Adelaide. Where's Adelaide? Buick, Adelaide. That's nice. Ken was from Canada, but married to Philippines. Oh, how nice. Oh, okay. I've been to Cebu just long time ago. Been there maybe. Oh, Australian. Okay, hi. I've been to Cebu couple of times. I used to travel in the Philippines. I was what at that time we have a family business. We are in manufacturing before, and then I was start to working in the shoe business. So I travel a lot in the Philippines. But Cebu, I just only been like couple of times, not that many. I heard it's really beautiful right now. So anybody wanna, I'm doing this live stream is for let's chat about the best of a foreigner in the Philippines and also a foreigner farming in the Philippines. What's going on over there in Bohol? So much controversy. Australia, so that is right now is going to be quite late for you. I'm living in the area of Bogo. I love the province, not the city life. Oh, okay. Which province are you born? I was in Manila. I was born in Manila. Um, it's it's 10:30. Oh, okay. All right. So I got a family also in. I have an aunt in Australia in Sydney and a cousin there. Always want to go there. I didn't get the chance. I don't know, especially now with this lockdown. I don't know. Okay, Ken said the Hawk is still e-begging. I understand that. I try not to say so much because I was hoping that they will come. Come to the show, right? So I try to hold my gun. But it's I think he should probably come to live stream with GD Meet, just to settle you know whatever the problem. It's it. Shane, hi Shane, how are you? I never seen Shane before, so this is his first time. Everybody's welcome. If you don't agree with me, you're welcome, but just be civil. As again, also for people want to say about Terence and also about Brian Smith. Let's be civil, let's don't call out names. All right, so Kenzie, are you serious? Not going to confront it? Not confronting, but to talk. I believe in talking. I believe in talking. You cannot just hide. You got a problem, you have to solve it by coming out and talk. Shane, I've been a member since Charlie Ward video. Oh, okay. So you're a Charlie Ward fan. Can Shane, sorry, this is about different. This is a different. I'm trying to expose. Shane was a follower when I started with Charlie Ward. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you a little bit. When I was I was just a food blogger. I was just a food blogger, travel, those kind of thing. And then hello GB and Kaparn. Is it Kaparn? If I mispronounce your name, please forgive me. Okay. So I started food travel, and then I'm a big Trump fan. Trump here, big Trump fan here. So when things that happen, of course we know he won. And then that day, I was trying to explain to Shane here. And then that day, when January is the 20th, and then he left. Who we exposed? I got. Oh, the one in the Philippines, the one in the Philippines that I trying to expose right now. And I hope I'm wrong. So when Trump left the White House and then came to Florida, I was I worked very close to Mar-a-Lago, so I decided to go to be in the crowd to take. I want to see the caravan. So I took the video of the caravan, and I saw Trump. I met Trump 4 times. So I saw Trump. It's right in front of me. I got a good picture of him. And then and after that, I said, you know what? I'm going to go to, because the airport's not that far, like maybe 20, 15 minutes, right? So I went to the airport. I want to take the Air Force One. I said, maybe this, last time for this year or something. I went to the airport, took the Air Force One. So I got the, copy of the President Trump and also the Air Force One. And then I was a big fan of Charlie Ward. I was like hoping he's right, whatever he's saying. I was one of gullible, believe in what he's saying, right? And then he started to blurt out like but the Biden video was pre-recorded, and I said, no, come on, no way, it's pre-recorded. So anyway, I said I got a video. I saw him. There's no way that it's pre-recorded. Saw Trump and then the Air Force One, and then somebody, Simon Part, said, "Oh, by the way, Trump didn't go to Florida." And then I was like, and I start to come on, you guys. But anyway, so after that, I start to expose Charlie Ward. I was so mad. I start to expose, and then. And after that, now I'm in the beholder now in the Philippines. So anyway, I'm sorry for the sidetrack. Okay, let's go back to the main focus was the Terence Flannery and also Brian Smith. The reason I was, guys, if I don't read your comment, just excuse me. I'm by myself. Try to talk and also try to read your. Yes, Midi offer him a debate, but Hulk won't do it. Did you know Midi offer to bury the beef if he only had to give the money to the people? Yeah, I know that. I thought that was a very kind gesture, but and then he was saying like he said he would take 250, right? He would say 250. He's willing to give 250. I don't know why. What's the difference between just pay the whole thing and then 250? But okay, that's a good start. and then I don't know what happened. Just everything just derailed. Now back to square one, you know. And then GD said, I have noticed how Terrence and Beth are so full of themselves now with the police. And okay, yeah, I noticed that, and I make a video. I have not released it yet. This is to answer to GB. By the way, shout out to I think GB's from Sweden, right? If I'm right. So I can I can highlight. Oh, I just know that I can highlight. I have done a live stream a long time ago, so I'm still learning try to learn how to do this live stream with the what is this? Anyway, yeah, they are using the. What happened is I make a video. I'm gonna release it soon. I noticed that if you watch the video with the police, they're using the police right now, right? Just like Hollywood prop, they're using the police, and then if you watch those video and then watch the banner, the banner has a small logo of their charity, and then they have other logo of other what do you call that? Other, I couldn't think of the right word. Other, their charity and other. My problem is I go blank. Some people criticize, say, "Oh, I don't understand what you're talking about." I speak 3 languages, actually 4. So, and then it's not easy to be talking in front of a camera. I'm a shy person. I say this many times. But anyway, the banner has a couple of logo there. So other. Not charity. I could not remember I'm trying to say yeah, thank you, Carpan organization. I'm getting old, sometimes so easy. And then our sponsor, right? Okay, so the banner has a couple of organization. Thank you guys. Have a couple of organization and sponsor. So it's not only them. And what I kind of don't like about it, they are trying to take credit for the whole thing. They didn't say it, but that's what they're showing to the viewer, that they are this is our project. I don't know about them, but me, I couldn't take the full credit. I'm that kind of person, right? I'm that kind of person. I cannot take a full credit that if I didn't do it, I cannot take the full credit. That's me. But they are showing you that also at the same time, those video with the PNP, they are trying to show you, say, see, even the PNP supported us. But actually, the PNP, that's one of the. I will show you the video later that I made. The PNP, that is one of their community service in that area. They've been doing that home building, and they were also like home building, and also helping out, distributing food, all those kind of things. Okay, I want to say on a second. I'm kind of behind right here. You never mentioned of others, well. Yeah, Carpun's right there. That's right. That's right. Oh, hi, Sharam and Barry. Hi, Barry. One second. They give. This is Sharam is an old subscribers. Barry, they give the impression their house building is their own, but there are number of charity involved. Exactly. That's what Barry was saying. Because if you look, that's what I'm trying to explain. When you look at the banner, I just saw it that the banner has a multiple logo or sponsor, but they are trying to show the viewer it's their own. It's like they're taking the full credit, right? Or they at least they were saying this is a joint venture with the PNP. So it's not only the PNP. And by the way, the PNP is already doing that in their area. They kind of like just jump in there, just jump in there and say, hey, you know what, I want to be get involved with you. Maybe they provide the material. I'm just saying, because the PNP is the one who's building it, and then a few of his people, but they are taking full credit. And what bothers me is when I see the comment from the people, and then people were saying, oh, Terence and Beth, you are so God bless you. You are so kind people. And I was like reading this. I was like, are you serious? If it's me, if that was my channel, if somebody was saying like that, I would say, you know what? You have to thank the sponsor. You have to thank the donor. I'm just here. I'm just like a messenger. I'm just a messenger. But they don't say that thing. They was just taking the full credit. And they even want to, they even hire the TV station, to film them, right? I know how that worked. They're the one who contact the TV station. Otherwise, how would the TV station find out what's going on uh, on that day, right? So they're the one who contact them to film them. So they're the one, and then they would go like pretend they were shocked and they were in tears, like they were on TV. Come on, give me a break. So yeah, that's one thing I could not like. Just naming a charity after yourself is yeah, okay. So but a lot of charity do that though. I understand what you're saying, Carpan, but a lot of here especially in Palm Beach, you see a lot of charity, like they like to name after them. Sometimes they donate to the hospital and then change the hospital name, or one of these facility to their name. We've seen that a lot of here. People are, have big ego. She said, drifter, some I cannot take credit for some things I never did. That's right. Personally, I cannot, take the credit for something that it's not mine. And then Sam, how can he do it on his own pocket that he's pensioned 500? Well, he Simon, he has two pension. I understand. I don't know how much is it, but I was reading comments. Some viewer was saying that the combined between the UK and the US probably around 1,000. Let's just figure 1,000. And then he was making good money on YouTube. I did future that. I could not remember exact amount, maybe couple of thousand now. I think before it was higher, and then now it's like a couple of thousand. So if you add up, and then plus he got a Patreon, and then he got, I think he has membership too, right? He has membership, Patreon. So it could add up. It could add up. But the thing is, uh, thank you, Sharon. And then here, are they internet scammer? Where's the name? Shane, there are. I wanna. They are. It's called a foreigner in the Philippines. That's the channel we're talking about. A foreigner in the Philippines. The other is a foreigner farming in the Philippines. Some call it scammer. Some call it e-beggar. So it depends on how you define your that. Jimbo read my previous comment up about Midi, the legend, able to do 7-hour long live chat without any sweat, right? Yeah, it's unbelievable. But GD has has other partners, so they kind of take turns. So that's good. But it's not easy to be talking that long though. And embarrassed that their follower think it is their pocket donate to them. Personal 90% which goes to their own pocket. 90%, I think. Yeah, I think Barry is I would say the same, because also I don't know if you guys watched my other video that I share, that I from his own mouth he said that they save all their AdSense money, all the AdSense money, even somebody gave them money for to take a bet out for dinner. They even saved that. And so why is that? Why they did not use that money? I don't know how much. He didn't say, maybe $50 or $100. They even said that why they did not use it to go out for dinner, because they used the donation money as their charity write-off. If you go to expat, that's why I put a link above there. I don't know if I put the link, but it's the expat forum. They have an incredible a lot of information there. You guys need to go check out expat forums, expat with an S, and then forums with an S also .com. So you can see, if you check on the Terence and Beth annual report, there's there's a whole bunch of some charges, miscellaneous or something like that, for I guess for their lechon, when they do party, and people were saying, "Oh, you guys are so generous. Thank you for helping the poor." They feed, they showing they're opening the house, but they did not tell the people that it's it's other people money they're spending. That's why I try to invite Terence to come over to my live stream, and let's have a chat. I have nothing against, I like I said, personally, if not because of this charity porn. I just learned the word charity porn. If not for the charity porn that I'm against, strongly against, I can be friends with Terence, because when he talk, I can listen to him. I like his 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 thinking, not about the charity porn. Beside that, I think I can be friends with him. But so I have nothing against personally, but with his word, I really do. And then I also trying to try to make this not attacking him, but to make him to share his wealth. He makes so much money from the poor people. He need to share more, because it just not, it's so greedy. And to me, they were so greedy, both of them, right? It was so greedy. You can see it. They are police cadet, not the police. Oh, is that right, Ken? Ken is from Canada, but he live in Cebu. So it could be, but they look very young, so they could be a police. Maybe that's one part of their training. Their training is to give the some community service, like you have to do some community service. And then she said 90%. Yeah, I would say, yeah, probably 90%. GD said Terence is obsessed with young children. Have you seen the videos this so-called adapted to dancing boom boom in? No, I don't. To be honest, GD, I don't really watch their. I don't really watch their their video. Most of the time I would go browse the talking head, because talking head, when I watch Terence talking head, I can cut a lot of things that I can use. So basically, I'm using his own word against him. So they cannot say that I was saying something slander, because it was from his own mouth. It came from his own mouth. I'm using it. I know I know all those things, right? So no, I didn't watch that daughter dancing. And then how did he buy the Raptor on his pension? According to Terence, it was from their their AdSense, from the YouTube AdSense, right? So okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. If that he bought that from his AdSense, I'm fine with that. But what I'm trying to say is, if he then that only tells you he's so greedy. Instead of those, because he make the money from the poor people, he should share it with the poor people. That's what I'm saying. If people are in Bohol, if you're watching, if you saw your video, if you saw your video in a foreigner in the Philippines, what you should do, you should go to your barangay and then ask them that, they did not did not have your consent, a written permission to release those video, and you want profit sharing. Whatever they're making on those video, you want a piece of that video, because your face is right there. So what I'm trying to say, I did a video before. I said, if that was me, if I was earning from the because I thought about doing this also when I was watching Mark Norman this long time ago, like what, 6 years ago. I said, I might want to do that too when I retire, go back to the Philippines. I think I would like to do that too. I do a lot of charity here through our church, and also personally I do that too. I donate my clothes to the homeless people in my area. I used to do that to Goodwill. I have my some I have things with Goodwill that I'm gonna make a video about Goodwill. Anyway, so when I was thinking about that, and then I tried to do how you going. My problem is helping the poor. Is this my dilemma? Is this right? Like, I seen they're building houses. They're building houses. Let's say they're building houses for this family right here, right? What about the neighbor? So that's my problem. If it's me, I cannot do that, because if I build one house and then the neighbor looking at you like, what about us? So that's my dilemma right there. And then I watch village people, and I like the idea, because village people, what they were doing is they are getting the project from, I believe this. I just watched a few of village people video. Okay, I just want to point this out. What they were doing, they get the like a prospect from what do you call that? I believe it's DSWD. I believe that is from the DSWD. They get the prospect. Well, like who's to help, right? And then that's the people they were helping. So I kind of like that idea. So if let's say if I'm helping this person, and then the neighbor said, "What about us?" I say, you have to go through the SWD. So I have my alibi, right? And I don't feel guilt. I don't feel guilt. This is me. Like I'm saying, when I went to the Philippines, right? And then I was thinking, if I give a beggar, let's say a peso, right? A peso, somebody come over and give a peso, and then what about, like, all of a sudden I got swamped by 20 beggars? So what I'm gonna do? So if I just turn my back and walk away, and then I will say, did I what did I just did? I wish I didn't give up the one beggar, right? Now I am stuck with 20, and then if you're gonna give each one of them, you're gonna be exposed yourself with all your money, right? So that's my dilemma. That's me. I don't know. I'm just trying to explain to you guys that that's me. So yeah, it's hard to pick. And then I was watching Bad Brown said, what, if help if you can. So if you have that one person, and then the other person comes and say, hey, that's it, that goes already my budget. And I've said that's kind of, for me, it's kind of tough for me, because if I do that, then I'm gonna keep thinking, did I screw up? Did I make a mistake? Maybe the other one is more deserving. Maybe the other one need more help. How can I make a quick judgment in that split second? So that's my thinking. I know it's complicated, right? It's complicated. So if it's me, I'd rather not to do anymore, like not to give any more to the beggar, because it's kind of hard. It's very hard, But you got to have a, you got to have a, like a almost like a defensive things. If you're going to do that, you got to have which is going back to the village people, which I like, because you can say, hey, you want some help, go to DSWD, and then once they approve you, then I can take you. Now, I did share this on my other video. I said, if it's me, let's say I was doing this charity channel now, right? I was doing charity channel, and then it's making money. It's making money like I was making $1,000 a month, right? $1,000, I would say, on that profit, for because I was filming them, I will keep. I'm just, this is thinking out loud. I have not give this a real thought yet. You have to remember, now I'm retired. I'm just going to be going on my living on my small pension too. So I would say I will 50%. I would give it to the poor, and then 50% I will keep it for myself. For what? For my expense, for whatever expense, like going there, or for myself. And then you have as a blogger, you have your expense too. You have your gear or something like that, to improve yourself. So I think 50-50, I think it's only fair. I could be wrong. You can comment, to see. And then if I got donation money because I was doing this charity, this I'm saying 50-50 is from my AdSense. Okay, if it's from my AdSense, that's why you need to separate your charity channel from your personal channel. You have to separate them. And then if I get the donation from people, let's say from Patreon or PayPal, whatever they took after the fee, 100% should go to the poor people. That is me. I would not benefit. I should not benefit from the donation, not even for 2% or whatever. 100% should go straight to the poor people. That's me. If I will be doing that. Okay. In the Philippines, charity can only use 10% of donation money. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I think I read about that. I'm sorry, Barry. I think I read about that somewhere. Maybe I forgot. You can use up 10% as your expense. Oh, okay. Well, good to know. All right. So then in that case, I would say for my AdSense, for the charity channel, it would be 10% for the expense, and then 90% to the herb. I have no problem, because I'm not a greedy person. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to keep talking about myself, but I'm not a greedy person. I live modest life, very live simple. Doesn't matter. I was making six figure or I was making minimum wage. I live the same. I live the same. I don't. I don't show up. I'm not a show up guy. I'm a butler, as you guys know. And then I remember during my early years, I was very young during my early years, and then one of my boss, they bought a Rolls Royce. You know how much Rolls Royce is? Actually, I got the picture. I was posting it. I don't know where I posted on social media, because it was a long time ago. And then the boss said, "Hey, if you want to use the car, you can use it. You are free to use it." Never once I use it. I use it. I take it to fill up gas. That's it. I don't like to show up, because otherwise, what for? I mean, what happened? If I got an accident, right? I'm a good driver, but I'm not that kind of person. Try to show up like that. Terrence's attention to literature is very worse, and Terrence's attention to I don't know about that. Like I said, I don't really watch their video. Most of the time when I watch the talking head. All other things he has, like a large building plot, a condo, and other things we don't know about. Large building plot. Simon, I'm not sure. Is this you talking about Terence? And then Terence spent his birthday in a swimming pool with young kids hanging around his neck. I think I saw that. I may have seen it, but like I just like quickly watch it, because I was looking for something else. Yeah, I think I saw one of the video, and then happily married to hey Jimbo, good to see you. It's poverty porn. Yeah, it's poverty porn. I was just watching your video on happily married to a Filipina. I was just watching your video on expat forum. I was just laughing, about comparing the two. I didn't know that you live in Portugal. I didn't know that. Comparing yourself to a foreigner and a foreigner farming in the Philippines, and I was laughing when you said that that you're not a farmer, and so is Brian. I thought that was funny. Anyway, I love that video. I'm gonna make a comment later when they use GoFundMe Wicked. Uh, GoFundMe. I believe the GoFundMe was Mark Norman. Mark Norman has a GoFundMe of like wow, that's almost 200 grand. This is dollar. Almost the last time I checked, like 170, I believe, $170,000. So if you convert that to peso, it's like 8 million and going up, still going up. He like all the scammer, they will never appear on a live stream. Yeah, I mean, if like I said, if you have nothing to hide, you will show up. If you guys remember Mitch, right? Mitch, I was interviewing Mitch. Why I interview? I don't know Mitch. I just watched a few of his film, but I felt something is wrong. Something is wrong, so I said I wanna interview him to get more into detail, and I found out a lot of stuff. I found out that he was saying that at that time that Jessica was with James, and then Beth even tried to hook up. When James went back to U.S., Beth tried to hook up Jessica to Mitch, and that Mitch has a girlfriend at that time. So these are things that, and then he also said this Terence solicited him, like say, hey, are you not going to buy, we're going to go to orphanage. You're not going to buy some, maybe get some 8 sacks of rice for the orphanage. So we know that even the chat on the video, it said we're not soliciting fund, but backdoor, they're doing exactly just like the opposite. And then Ken said Terrence calling the little girl his adopted daughter is false person his age. Yeah, to me, I understand that part. I know a lot of viewers were saying that's not the adopted daughter. That's some people do that. They just maybe just say that's my adopted daughter just for how do you say this? Just for see my problem is I forget, there are some words are so simple I cannot remember. It's just couldn't remember the right word. Like it's not respect. Like sometimes like we call the older person grandpa or uncle. Something like that in that nature. Some of the money from GoFundMe for sick child when I seen that a lot of people were complaining, but I need to dig some more about that situation. I need to dig some more. I know a lot of people are talking about that. If I'm not sure, I don't want to make a video, and then I need to do some more. Even though my video I try to explain to people it's a reaction video. I'm not an investigative reporter or detective. No, it's just my reaction video. I think it's much safer to do that, than to say, hey, I investigate things. You have to do your own homework. Put it out there, and then people need to do their own homework. I learned that from who? From Charlie Ward. I learned that from Charlie Ward. But I would never. If you tell me that if you come here and then they say you're lying, you're out of here right away. Because I don't lie. People, I don't lie. My word is very important to me. I don't lie. I hate liars. That's why I'm here calling them out, because I hate liars. If you're gonna say I'm a liar, you're out of here. All right. So Barry said, Jimbo, you had done research into his past. I don't think you would want her as a friend. Barry, I like I said, I'm not saying that I want Terence as a friend. No. What I'm saying, I can talk to Terence, because of his knowledge of beside this poverty porn. Beside this, I totally against it. But beside that, I can talk to him, because I like to talk to people. That's me. I like to debate with people, and then a lot of people are here saying, I know some comments say, "Oh, you're not gonna last 2 seconds with Terrence or blah 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 because the way you talk, you scare, you do, you know." I'm too old to be scared. If I'm scared, I'm not gonna do any video, right? Why would I be scared? First of all, I am right. I feel like I'm doing a good thing here. I feel like I'm waking up people. Why would I be scared? I didn't take anything from people. I didn't do anything wrong. So I don't know. I don't, those people were commenting. I know they're just troll. Uh, Before I got lots of troll when I was doing Charlie Ward. You know, when I tried to expose Charlie Ward, I got lots of supporter. That's why my subscriber went up because I got lots of subscriber. And then some people say you're buying view, you're buying subscriber. Come on, why would I do that? I'm just doing this for passion. Actually, now I'm risking my time here because I don't do it. It's not making money. Doing this doesn't make any money, but I don't care. It's not about the money. It's about opening people's eyes. I'm just sick of it. I don't know about you. I'm sure a lot of you are here, are just like me. You're so sick of this people taking advantage of other people. It's the same thing with Charlie Ward. He was talking BS, and then he tried to sell you, his stuff, or his membership. And then Simon said, Jimbo, if you become friends, you will become. I know, right? I know, but he's not gonna get any money from me because I think I was a word in saying that I think 1,000 times before I release my a dollar. Having said that, but I like to reward people. That's me. I like to reward people. I've done it many times, and then I also do it randomly. At work, I would if people do a good job, like I'm talking about the vendors, I always I like to take care of the vendors, because it's part of doing a good job. When I have developed this good relationship with them, if there's something wrong in the house, I will call them. They will come. They would love to come because they know that I take care of them. And then when they do extra, the extra things, for me, nothing for me, but for the house, I would give them extra. And funny is the office that we work for, they would not reimburse me. So I'd be like, okay, fine. Then that's good. You don't want to reimburse me, then I don't need to ask anymore. I can just do it on my own. That's all right. It come out from my pocket, but that's okay. At least I don't have to get pre-approved. I approve it myself. Anyway, Someone need to name every hotel he is taking the young girls, not blood related. The way, yeah, I did that. I did the video about that, right? I said if you are taking minors to the hotel, like if you're not related by blood, you could get in trouble if you even you're not doing anything. If people saw it, because there's a law in the Philippines, you're not allowed to do that. If somebody saw it, they can report you, and then you can get trouble. So may as well, if you're an expat, don't do that. Clark said, Jimbo, thanks for the professional coverage. Can American make complaint beside YouTube on Brian and Terence? Uh, I believe you can, because if you go, Jim Clark, if you go to Expat Forum, there's a lot of link there, and then I believe there's also I want to put a link of Expat Forum. 1 second. I don't even. Yeah, there's a link right there for Expat Forum, and then you can go there, and then you can also report people. There's a link. You just check the Expat Forum. I believe there's. I'll make a report on that headers up there. You can click the make the report, and then you can report. Anybody, any expat. I really appreciate a lot of people are reporting this. These people. I really do appreciate. If I just don't have the time to do that. My time is limited. Here, can you feel the greed in his voice? Terence had video. They are ashamed. Like they are. He's such a. I don't know how to describe him. He has no shame. No shame. Going to tell you. If I talk to him in person, that's what I would tell him. That I don't know how can he do. I could not do it. I cannot be taking the money from the poor. I'm trying to think of an incident that I cannot take. When I started the what do you call this? When I started, when I got monetized, and then when I was traveling, and then I decided to do live stream quickly, and then I think two of my friends super chat me. I was so embarrassed. I was like almost melting. I was so embarrassed. So that's me. And then here, but for them, like I just saying that they are making so much money, and then people give him extra money to take his wife out. Ooh, I don't like that. I mean, I'm not gonna, if somebody gonna give my wife money, except if it's his boss, I would not like that. I mean, would you like that? Somebody give your wife money, or somebody give you to take your. I don't know. I just don't feel like I got my pride. I got my pride. Happily married to a Filipina. Yes, shocking behavior from Western man. He could be put in prison. And then he's breaking the law by having those young people with him in the hotel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You should avoid that. You should avoid not taking a minor to the hotel room. It says right there. If you watch my other video, I read from something like RN. It's Jim Clark. Yes, there is British all crime abroad are now liable in UK, and then happily say, but someone needs to name every hotel they stay. Yeah, that's good idea though. If you could name the hotel and then kind of shame them, so next time they be aware that I was wondering why they did not check the maybe because Beth is a Filipina, and then they think those were her maybe nephew or niece. He think above the law. Yep. Because you know why? I know that Terence and Brian Smith, they think they're above the law because the law in the Philippines, it took a while, right? And then I just saw the recent video of GD Meet. Now the and then also at the expat forum, right? With the DSWD trying to have like online meeting with Brian Smith, and he kind of ignore it, and then he think that by ignoring it, it will go away. It's not going to go away. It's not going to go away now. The thing is in the LGU is something like that. It's a government like you know LGU. I believe they have that's an interior department. They can I think they have police and they have NBI. They could maybe arrest, but not arrest, because arrest they have to go through, get the a judge order for arrest. But you cannot just ignore it. You need to face the music, and then if you're innocent, why not face the music? Clear it up, clear it up. Simon said maybe 2 to 3 pension as he served in British Army. Yeah, he did mention that he has two. I watched his talking head. He has 2 pension. He has a charity channel where he could upload video charity. Yeah, that's the reason. He like to mix things up. So he feel like if he mix things up, you will not be able to trace it. I think that's one of the strategy. Assuming that's one of his strategy. Mix and with the charity channel, and then he should separate them. All the charity should be separate. And one more thing, what I really hate, I don't know about you guys, I hate the clickbait. He always use the clickbait. I really hate it. And you sometimes he puts something and then you click it, and this has nothing to do with the video. Terence was not making two 20,000 peso per month from his channel, so he was skimming money from the charity and built a new home pool. Plus, yeah, Ken, he said it himself. All the AdSense, he packet everything. They kept everything, and then even when they go, I assuming that when they go out, I just assuming, because on their charity annual report, there's a lot of a big amount of money that they use it for miscellaneous. So it didn't break down. It could be for their expense, for eating out, for those lechon. It could be part of that. Can a complaint be submitted to PNP about him taking young girls to share his hotel room? Yeah, but that's kind of tough. I mean, you could try it, but that's kind of very tough because he was there with other people, and then also Beth was there. So and then his UK pension would be small as mine. Isn't that big? I worked for 50 years. Yeah, I think he did mention that his UK is very small. I assuming like a $400-500, and then same thing with the USA, probably around that area. Jimbo, agree. Most people who have Filipino wife give for giving to the poor. We give for giving, not poverty porn. Yeah. If you wanna, I said it. If you wanna give, just give. There's no problem if you just wanna, give it to the poor people without filming it. I don't know why he has to film it. And then when he film it, it's so accesses. I mean, like how do you explain that Alfred has a 300 plus video. How do you explain that? That is so greedy. Why cannot people see that? You make a video of one person uh, who you said you try to help with 300 video or more. I mean, how greedy are you? I mean, and Jim said, happily married. As thanks for answer. Just wonder to do what I can from Chicago. Appreciate. Thanks. Yeah, Jim Clark. You can go to Expat Forum. Over there, you can I provide the link. You check it out, and then you can set over there. You see it's make a report. You click that one, and then there's a whole bunch of lists that it depends on where you want to report it. It's right there. You're free to use part of that video. We try and see the brighter side of life. We live between Portugal and our other home in UK. Okay, got it. Yeah. And you accept, yes, Mitch interview was very good. He really opened up. Yeah. Okay, going back to Mitch, right? And then I said I'm gonna have Mitch doing a live stream with me, because after we did the interview, so I figure out maybe people want to ask Mitch question, so we agree with Mitch, and then Brian came out with the video. Before that, before our live stream, Brian came out with the video filming Mitch property, showing that everything was still there. And then a lot of people say, "Oh, see, Mitch's not going to show up," and now he what he's going to say. He's not has nothing to say now. He lied or something like that. And I mean, people were saying that he's not going to come to the live stream. He's going to be hiding. And you know what? Guess what? What happened? He showed up. So that only tells you he has nothing to fear. He show up. That's what I'm saying. If you have nothing to hide, you will show up. Let's go to Brian Smith and Terence Flannery. If you have nothing to hide, you show up, right? Okay. So that's what I don't like. As people were saying, Mitch is this, Mitch is that. I'm not saying he's a holy man. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying on this particular case in Bohol, Terence Flannery abused him. Terence Flannery used him in a very wrong way. Terence Flannery exposed him to that area. So that's why I'm trying to warn people that if you're thinking about settle down in that area in Bohol, stay away from a foreigner in the Philippines. It's not bashing them. This is the truth. It's there's a you see how everything goes. GB said that Ren doesn't want to be called Grandpa Sugar. That's very odd, right? GB, I did mention that. I thought that was very odd. He said he rather be called Daddy Terence, right? Daddy Terence. That's I got goosebump. He's so old. Like I don't know how old is he now? 80, 82, 83, and then 82, 83, and then you have like a 80 years old calling you Daddy Terence. That is so odd, because in the Philippine culture, you had to pay a lot of it's very important, pay respect to the older people. Older people, especially like Terence, he's so old that the people should should do this gesture, put there's a Philippine gesture that put this you touch the hand and then put it on your forehead. It's called mano in Tagalog. It's a show of respect, and I never seen they doing that. You are doing great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, we that's what one thing. I'm out here, actually exposing myself. And but I'm okay with that. As long if I can open the eyes of few people, and then also, okay. I was trying to. I don't know if you guys remember. I was trying to talk about Marty. I don't want to say much more about Marty. But I need to say this because the other channel was talking about they want to do like help Marty out, with big money to give her start a business, right? And I already know something is wrong with Marty. From the very beginning, I make a couple of videos. Go back, watch my other old video about Marty, and I was keep saying, I said, I slowly, because I knew if I say it, come out straight to the point, I give people hint. That's what I'm trying to do. Give people hint. If I have no proof, I don't want to come out say it. I have to give people hint. I keep slowly saying, we don't really know what's her situation. After 3 years, without Brian, maybe she already moved on. Maybe she have a watch my other video. I said maybe she already have a boyfriend or something like that. I already had something is not right, and then I keep talking about that, and then finally a person. I was very thankful to Jessica Smith. She came out and she just tell me, you know, everything that she find out about Marty. And then I was right. I was right from the beginning. And at the same time, I also, before that, I reached out to Marty. I said, Marty, I would like to get your side because I felt something is not right. There were, when I listened to Brian video that he was saying the relationship is only for a weekend thing. It's it's like a one night stand getaway. I was That's why I call it the most expensive getaway. Um, to Cebu, and then you guys, I'm sure you guys heard this story, right? So, and I sense something is not right. That's why I try to interview her. I want to get her side, and then let's be honest. Brian Smith is not Brad Pitt, right? He's big, and actually Maricel said it. I saw the video that their interview with Bud Brown. She was disappointed when she saw Brian, and then she was not sure that she wanna continue that relationship. That's why she moved back to Mindanao, and then all of a sudden this lady met with him and then decided right away to sleep with him, right? So I felt like something not right. Something is not right. And then after 3 years of being move on already, Brian move on and got married, what is she doing? She was still like what for a young lady. So I felt like something is not right. And I also noticed that according to Brian, they met on dating site. And dating site, I covered that also with Paul, about Paul with the scammer, a Filipina scammer. And I said if she had met Brian through dating site, and I'm sure she's on dating site now, or on Facebook, and boom. So we found out she have an American boyfriend supporting her. So she got two people supporting her. But now here's the question. I mean, I wish her well. I wish her really well. But if I'm the American boyfriend, I wouldn't want my girls to be uh, asking for people from help. Actually, if it's me, I don't even want Brian any more support. If I want to take her, I will take her, and Blake, right? This is me. Okay, let's if you're gonna be with me, you be with me. Forget about Brian. That's it. If he still wanna continue, send the money. That's fine. But we are not going to be asking him for that one. That is me. So I find it very and then I think she still want to she's still hoping for people to support her. She already got two Americans supporting her right now. And then when she finally she came to my channel, and then she was like confronting me, said why I was exposing something like that, and make her look bad. But that's the truth. That's the truth. And then she said, I did not do a research. She already said it on, and I told her, I said, you are very deceitful. I use the word deceitful, young lady. You can check on my comment. I said, you are very deceitful. And he's trying to manipulate my word. I'm not that easy to be manipulated by word. So and then I was went back to her channel. Looking back, she did say she had a boyfriend after we exposed her. After we exposed her, and then she said she have a boyfriend. She have an American boyfriend. So to me, I know a lot of you not going to agree with me, but I think Brian did make a good decision to go with Maricel. That's my humble opinion. I don't care. I'm not here to please one person. I'm not here to please any person. I am here to give what I think is in my mind. And on that situation, because I was saying to Marty, you're the one who got pregnant first, and then at that time Brian's not married yet. Why didn't you fight for it? I was trying to ask her the question, and she could not answer me. Right? She could not answer me. And then after that, Brian decided to go with Marcel, and I think she make a right decision on that one. Good decision too. Because why? Anybody can guess why? This is only again my opinion. Because Marty she's a high maintenance for me. For me, I think she's a high maintenance, and Brian knows it. That's why she went with Marcel. I mean, that's only my. Anyway, let's go back to Jimbo. Agree. The Philippines, we all adopt kids to help extra feed. Invite them to yeah. It's Philippines is so poor. That's why. Again, according to Terence and Beth, because the mother died, that the adopted daughter mother died, so they decided to be the foster. I don't know if that is legal or not. We just have to go with their words. Terence is cashing in on the poor, playing the white savior to get the donation. Without the poor, he's living less. Yeah, that's right. We saw it. I play. If you watch my doing charity, one of the old early video, we saw that 3 years ago. This is according to doing that. This is according to the video, the date on the video, right? 3 years ago, at that time, he was selling dry copra. He was you can see he was so skinny, like this, and then like he has like a scar face because of too skinny. You can see the scar, but now you don't see the scar on his face. I don't know what happened. He was so worried that he would not get the money, get paid for the dry copra. You can see his concern. And then all of a sudden, after 3 years, according to the timeline, right, on the video, and then after 3 years, he bought an expensive truck. Hallelujah, right? Okay, just think about that. Yeah, I posted that the expat forum, very, very good site. I'm very thankful to them. And GB said Terence and Beth are profiting from for their call adapt. Yeah, they use people, whatever they use adopted daughter. They use Jessica and James. I don't know how many video they did about them. And the poor couple doesn't they have their own channel, and they don't have any update. The Hawk and Terence are both the same. They use anyone for content. Yeah. That's true. And then Gringo Local, 10 people. Wow, such a huge channel. Yeah, I mean, you're the what? I got 10 people. I rather have 10 people, good people, than to have one local like you. Yeah, that's the truth. I'd rather have 10 good people than have one local like you. You know what's local mean? Local is crazy in the Philippines. That's mean translate to crazy. So GB saying we are serious. We hate scammer. Go away. Yeah. I mean, you feel free to stay as long as you don't say any bad word. And then Happy Jimbo looked at when Terry's son got married. He took one little girl in a hotel room, only double bed Terry trying to record the girl changing in the CR so he could. I didn't watch that. I think I saw the maybe one video that the son got married in is it Boracay? I could not remember. I just watched maybe one video. I didn't see this video about changing. No. And then you say, hey, gringo, with respect, it's not about the number on this channel. It's about the nice conversation. That's right. Gringo is yeah. I mean, just the channel name already, you can tell, right? Uh, Maybe the foreigner doesn't understand. Could not understand that local mean. Local mean is crazy. So Chance could be a monster, bit like Jimmy Savile. I heard about Jimmy Savile through who? My favorite guy, Charlie Ward. Yeah, Jimmy Savile, he was a philanthropy, and then he did a lot of. You can do, guys, you can do Google on Jimmy Savile. He was philanthropy, and then he did a lot of things about the children. Even go to like a hospital, and he even have like a motor coach home, right? Those big truck part by the hospital, so he be closer to the children, and then later on find out that he's been abusing kids. Okay, so bless village people lady for trying to help the other wife of Brian. Felt her offer was very. You know what? There's I want to also share since I just remember. Sometime I was talking something and then all of a sudden something stuck. By the way, Brian was sharing that they're gonna build a house for Tatay and Gina, and I thought that was great. Really, honestly, if somebody need help, I think it was Tatay and Gina because they're you know I don't know how much they're making from Brian, but they could really use help. But here's the things, right? Why don't they go to Terence, right? Because we know, as we always, we everybody know Brian don't have a budget, right? And basically, he was just like throw this out there and waiting for the viewer to give them money. It's obvious, very obvious, right? So why don't Gina and Tatay go see Terence and ask Terence to build them a cemented house just like what they're doing right now? Why don't they do that? So maybe this video we can share it to Terence. Hey, Terence and Beth, build one for Tatay and Gina. They're good people. They're lovely people, and they have a son who's so adorable. What's the name? Red, right? Red. So this is a call out to Terence. Terence and Beth, do the right things. Build one for Tata and Gina, and build. Because they got the what they got, termite on their old house. They use cheap wood. You're gonna get termite, and it's not treated. Uh, if they're going to build, like according to Brian, using those bamboo, coconut tree, if could get termite again. Why don't they just let Beth and Terence build them a cemented house just like Brian house, right? Let's see what happened. Brian Smith told Marty that if she went through legal channel to get maintenance, then he would immediately stop payment. Yep. And then Mindanao girl, hardworking, more honest. I think you're talking about Marcel, right? Marcel. And then Brian's responsible for Blake, not for Marty. His son, he has to support him. I disagree with that, Ken. I believe I'm not. This is not a talking defending Brian, but I believe a child is a responsibility for both parents. Both parents. It's not only for the man. So I think Marcy and Marty both made a mistake being with the boss hog. Yeah, that's mistake, but it's tough. As you, we have to be honest. We have to be honest. Because Philippines is such a poor country. I don't have. By the way, I don't have. Guys, I need to drink. Philippines is such a poor country. A lot. If you watch Mark Norman, he was interviewing these young girls, teenager, and some of them maybe 14, 16, 18. Would you rather marry a handsome Filipino or a foreigner, an older foreigner with money? Most of the time, they said a foreigner. So there you go. So, it's such a poor country, and I respect that decision. I have no problem with that. And as long they are in the legal age, I don't have problem. I know a lot of Western people they were bashing against age gap. To me, I don't have problem with age gap as long it's agreed by both, and as long the girl is legal, so be it. Because you're not in their shoes. You're not in their shoes. You do not know how poverty is. If you never experienced that poverty in the Philippines, stop talking, because you don't know. I experienced that firsthand. We have money, and then by the way, my life has been, we are poor, and then we get and then get money, and then being poor again, really poor. It's nothing, almost like I'm just eating rice. I was what, 15, 16, eating rice, and then tomato, just cut up tomato, put salt. That's what I was eating. And some salty egg. So, and then I have to buy like a, not sacks of rice. Could not afford to buy a sacks of rice. I was buying what do you call that? By the kilo. So if you have not experienced that, stop talking, right? So what I'm trying to say, I could not blame the Filipina, that they want a foreigner. I cannot blame them. You know, I'm not the one who put food on their table. I have a couple of friends, Filipina married to American, and I say it's a big change, big changes for them, even though they are happy that they're living here in United States, has a big house, but you can see something is lacking. Something is lacking because they miss their family in the Philippines. So it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off. At least you have got food on your table, but you're married to somebody that you do not speak the same language. Not easy. It's not easy. You want to say something and then you don't know, you cannot say it, or just by speaking to your spouse, you have a hard time to speak because you have to think about the word. So there's a lot of but then stomach is more important, right? And then at that time, just look at Mitch, right? Mitch, when at that time, people were saying that he was beating this the girlfriend, and then when he kicked the girlfriend out, oh, I saw his channel. A lot of Filipino want to jump at him right away. They was like, "Hi, Mitch," like I said, are you what's wrong with you? Like at that time the word was he was beating the girlfriend, but we know that it's not true, right? But then the the poor Filipina, a lot of them were like trying to jump on him right away. Now we got um, a single foreigners available now. It's our turn. It's like it's our turn. So happily said, I suspect most of these houses are being built on family land for future rental charges. Maybe. Uh, I'm not so sure. Are you talking about the houses that they're building right now with the PNP? If that, I don't think so, because these are houses they doing that for the poor. If you're talking about the houses in his compound, maybe he keeps saying that he doesn't charge you, but he gets you one way or the other. He show you all the poor people, and then he asks you, how are you feeling? I'm sure you're feeling, feeling bad for these people. You need to open your wallet, right? Boss Hawk just keep digging his own grave. Yeah, I think so. I think for the very beginning, when I first tried to try to bring peace to Brian and then GD Meet. My first video, I already said it before. I said it before. Uh, GD was right and Brian was wrong, because you cannot, you know, he's the one who sent the 500. And but and then I also was suggesting to Brian that he need to just scale back and just do the farming as a passion, and then in that way I also, on one of the comments I was exchanging with one of his supporter, if he scale back he will make more money. Why? At least he doesn't have money to lose. But on the other hand, having said that, we know the money that he's losing is not his money, it was from viewer. So it's so hard for me to watch Brian channel right now. If I watch Brian channel, it's like he's there. Then the way he talk, just listen to the way he talk, right? He said, okay, he's going to show you now. I'm going to do this. I'm going to, I'm not a farmer. I'm not a fisherman. So I cannot, talk like him. I cannot, I don't understand the whole procedure, the whole concept. All I can plant a little bit of, vegetable garden. I can do that. And I just stick it there on the soil and it grow. Maybe I got a green thumb or what. But that's all I know. I cannot teach anybody because I really don't know. I just stick it there and water it. That's it. And fertilize it. It grow. But anyway, he would try to explain, and then I was like, "Why are you explaining? I have to do this. I'm going to do this." So and then I was digging. I got so tired now, and then that will be tomorrow. And I was like, "What are you talking about? Why you need to tell the viewer?" I could not get it. Right? I couldn't get it. It's like the viewer is the boss. Like he's working for the viewer. It sounds that way. I don't know. Is it just me, or do you guys feel that way too? It sounds like he's working for the viewer now. And he said to tell everybody that he's want to take off because he's tired. Just imagine, he says 59 years old. He's 59 years old, and he go there, and then look at his digging dirt, and is that how you want to retire? Is that your plan? To retire in the Philippines? Obviously, he's not happy. He pretend to be, and he's just he struggle right now. He struggle, and then he tried to blame GD because of the going down. His channel is going down. No, it's his own fault. Look at his channel. I can go there right now. He look at his channel. Okay, all the title on his channel. This was like a week ago. GD Meet follower guilt by association. GD Meet mall cup or meter mate. GD Meet is a racist. Uh, GD Meet is a scammer. GD Meet is a liar. Who wants to? If you're a viewer who wants to watch that kind of a channel, it was his own wrongdoing. That's my humble opinion. I don't know when I kind of stay away from using the word scammer, but on my video, on my hashtag, that's what I use too. But I don't say it, but on the hashtag, it's right there. You won't see it, but if you are a blogger, you can see it. That's why they don't want to come. Maybe don't want to come to my live stream because they saw what I was tagging, right? They know what I was tagging, but I didn't say they were e-beggar or they were scammer. But this is what people are saying. That's why it's on my video hashtag right there. 50 years old is age gap. This age gap. We help set couple get to Europe, then back to where they have 2 kids happily married. Yeah, I don't have problem with age gap. If you know the hardship in the Philippines, you will understand. Other than that, it's so easy to criticize this younger Filipina. They're marrying older foreigners. It's so easy to criticize them, or criticizing the older foreigners marrying young girls. For me, as long they are in legal age, I have no problem with that. It's a consent between 2 adults. Ken Roger, not you, troll channel. You mentioned not you. Okay, so here not it's me. I should have said his name on it, but trying, yeah. And then Carpan say happily married. The beauty Terry is trying to film a younger in the CR. Yeah, I don't know about that. This one said Terry is trying to film a younger in the CR. And then Ken said, no problem, misunderstood. I think with the happily Jimbo is like Hotel California. You can check in but never leave. Love that song. That's right, Ken. You can. I like that. You can check in but never check out. Carpan, it's the one where he's going to Sun's wedding on the island, but it was a few video. Yeah, okay. Maybe you should, if you know I always said to my viewer, if you want to mention about a certain video, because it's hard to find. It's hard to find those videos, just put on the title or the link. It's much easier for people to watch. And then GB said, oh yes, the almond with Taliklik, his first so-called adopted daughter. Yeah, he has so many adopted daughter. And then said happily said yes, that video where he record Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can put the title. So, all right. So the right now, like I said, for Terence, Terence is taking full credit for things that I have a questionable. That's why I want to ask him. And you guys can watch my video. I talk about the involvement with the PNP. I'm gonna upload it soon, and I would not take a full credit if it's not me. I would not take a full credit. And then and the funny thing is they keep open. They build one church with Timio, right? Timio, and then they build a second church. I don't know where is that. They build a second church, and then the thing is, why they never go back to Timio Church? They always on the other one, and then we saw that they want to build another church. What I find it very to me, I find it funny was they keep bringing the same people. They would from Timio place, you will see, and then they go build another church. They use those Timio people and then bring it to the new church. And then if they're going to build another one, they're going to bring the same people to that church. So it's like a show, right? You don't need to build more church. The people there don't seems like they don't go to the church unless they have a lechon. They have a lechon, and then you'll see there, and then you see that sometimes you see some Beth was preaching. I don't know if does she have a license, to do that. She was preaching, and then we saw James also was preaching. It just to me, it just sick to my stomach. They're using religion. They're using religion for their whatever, for their narrative. And yeah, and then for Brian Smith, I think it's time for him to come forward, and first of all he need to talk to the SWD, explain the situation, what's going on, because there's somebody I believe kind reported about soliciting from his channel. I don't know about that, but Jimbo, it's hard to find thousands of them. Terry be deleting them by now. Yeah, that's it's hard to find, especially on a foreigner in the Philippines. It's hard. I think this is the title of the video. Terence trying to get young girls to put on bikini. Nice hotel accommodation in Boracay. Okay, yeah, you can check this. Yeah, that's good, Carpan. Thank you for when you want to share something, much better put on the full title or the link for people to find. Otherwise, there's no way people can find it. Yeah. you know uh yeah, for Brian Smith, uh I feel like it's much better for him is to scale back and just do like a passion, uh and people will still support him. But I don't know I don't know his strategy. And then Pastor Timmy house is much bigger compared to the bamboo house they built. The old man also want to build for, yeah. And then I saw the old video. It's kind of it's building the I saw one of the video building Timmy house, and Timmy is getting paid. Oh, I don't know. When I was still in the Philippines, we always volunteer at church. Nobody get paid. Everybody's is volunteer. The only person got paid in our church is the pastor. Only the pastor. Only one person got paid in the church. The other staff, the secretary, the accountant, everybody are volunteer. So And then we saw that when they were building the church, and then Timmy house, and Timmy was getting paid top money, right? He's getting paid top money, and he's the pastor. So can you imagine? And don't you want to do that? Uh, if I'm gonna build my own house, I would love to get paid also by the viewer, right? Unbelievable! It's only happening in Bohol. Yep, Ken, that's exactly right. If you look at the it's so it's right there. That's why I said to Terence, if he can come so we can discuss it, and then he can explain it. It doesn't break down. It doesn't break down. So people, that's why it get me, right. That's what it get me, because he was showing that they would, well, we have to bring a grocery to this family, crippled man or whatever, right, old people, or somebody with 7 kids, bring grocery, brings 1 sack of rice, and bring sardine, bring noodles. And and then watch the comment. People will say, oh, you are so good, you are current, you are so, God bless you, whatever, like they're taking full credit. And for all we know, those are, according to the annual report, those were other people money. Those were donor money. I do not know how can he sleep at night, because I cannot do that. Tell you the truth, I cannot do that. And how can he and his wife, that wife, Beth, sleep at night knowing that they are, you know, taking full credit that which they don't deserve. So that really get me. Yeah, those are the things that bother me. That's why I am calling them out. And do I want them to stop doing the poverty farm? No, they can continue if they can help more people. Good for them. Stop filming though. And that's my challenge to Terence. Why don't you show us that we are wrong? We, the one who calling you out, are wrong. Took the challenge. Do the 1 year. Keep building the house out without filming, and use your money. Use your AdSense money. It's time to share the wealth. You're 82 years old. How long? How much more? How much more are you gonna live? 82 years old. You can kick the bucket any moment. Share the wealth. I truly believe that. Share the wealth. So, all right, guys. I think. Oh my goodness. I'm getting. You guys are right. I don't know how GD do 7 hours. My throat is drying up right now. I'm having coffee. The old man has a video of Taliklik. He asked Talik to show her tongue that he wants Taliklik to talk more. Look like a model. What kind of poster? Yeah. So anyway, all right. I think I'm gonna. Anybody want to say any more? I'm gonna wrap up right now. I'm trying to think if I still have anything I want to share. Uh, I am so thankful for one thing I want to say, that I'm so thankful of this expat forums. Guys, if you have not checked out expat forum, you should go check out. Thank you, Buick. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up now, but I think everybody knows expat forum here. But if not, check out expat forum. They're incredible. Uh, they are not just like Yeah, check out Expat Forum. So thank you, Sweden. Thank you, Buick. Thank you, Canada. Thank you, Carpan. Thank you, happily married Filipina. Uh, thank you, Ken. Good luck to Cebu. Thank you all for watching. Watch my video. I'm going to upload about the PMP. Okay. Take care. Bye bye.